Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to look at how to overcome the lack of motivation to exercise. The key is as simple as finding joy in movement. But simple doesn't mean it's easy, especially when we've been conditioned to think that exercise has to be dreadful, like a chore or a punishment. So here, I'll be sharing tips on how to find genuine pleasure in moving your body. The first step to overcoming the lack of motivation is to increase the variety of your workouts by exploring different forms of movements. So don't limit yourself to traditional gym workouts. And if you're like, Tian, I don't know what else I can do then. Well, here are 3 ways you can go about exploring what that is. Firstly, you can set a goal to try a new activity each week. Do some research and you'll find plenty of options out there, such as dance classes, yoga, hiking, or even martial arts. Recently, I've tried a meetup group that organizes fun fitness games, so we played games like catch a flag, tags, and there was a lot of laughter and also crazy sprints. And before that, I also joined a beginner pickleball class and tried that for the first time. I enjoyed that as well and also made some new friends, which is an important aspect for maintaining motivation. So if you need ideas on the available activities you can explore, feel free to DM me and I'll send you my list. The second way to explore is to use free trial periods at different fitness studios, and you can sample various activities without committing. For example, commercial gyms usually have a variety of group classes you can participate in, or even nowadays there are many boutique gyms with specific types of workout like CrossFit or F45. They also usually have introductory offers. Or you can also try apps like ClassPass, which give you credits for free for your first month to try a bunch of fitness studios all around London and some major cities around the world. I especially like to use ClassPass when I'm traveling in other cities and want to get a workout in before I feast out on all the good local foods. And if you're like, Tian, but I live in the middle of nowhere and I'm surrounded only by sheep and grass, then maybe you can join online fitness communities or apps that offer a variety of workout styles. Ultimately, the goal is to stay motivated and be consistent by finding activities that makes you feel good, not just what you think you should be doing. I personally subscribe to Elo Moves, which gives me a good workout to follow at home, especially when it's raining outside and I don't even want to walk 5 minutes to go to the gym. There are also free ones, like the Nike app, that have some cool workouts to start with as well, if money is a concern for you. Remember, when there is a will, there is a way. So no excuses. The second step to overcoming the lack of motivation is to shift your focus from how exercise makes you look to how it makes you feel. Because in reality, your progress is not going to be linear and maybe you even hit a plateau. And it's when that happens, that's when you begin to lose the motivation. Or worse, stop exercising altogether. So it's very important to notice the benefit of exercise to how it makes you feel rather than any appearance-related outcomes. That requires mindfulness, which to many people is not second nature. So my first suggestion would be to keep a movement journal. After each activity, write down 3 words describing how you feel physically and emotionally. And when you write things down, you will be able to reflect and connect with the moment better, recognizing things you might have overlooked, and gaining deeper awareness into your daily movement patterns. So I used to have a journal where I wrote down what workouts I was doing and what are the movements I've done and how I felt about them. It definitely helped me to be more aware of my physical abilities and helped me to recognize my achievements then, especially when I look back into it now again. Next, I would suggest setting non-appearance related goals, like improving flexibility or mastering a new skill. Also, often one thing we get wrong about motivation is that we need to find the motivation. But actually, it's not motivation you need to find, it's momentum. And momentum creates motivation. As the famous Tony Robbins says, motion creates emotion. So the more you can be consistent with any form of movement, the more you gain the motivation to continue. Right now, I'm working on a middle split, so every day I'm doing frog pose while working on my laptop. So technically I'm doing more work in less time, but also keeping my body constantly in motion. So what's not to like, right? To reiterate, practice body neutrality by acknowledging what your body can do rather than how it looks. Again, this is where the movement journal comes in, to remind you of what your body can do rather than how your body looks. Another step to overcoming the lack of motivation is to incorporate presence awareness into your workouts, helping you discover meaning and purpose in your workouts that you can bring forward to other aspects of your life. Sure, working out makes you feel fit and strong physically, but have you ever paid attention to how it transforms you also mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well? Whoa, I know, it is quite an eye-opener. And if you never pay attention to those aspects, you can start by starting each workout with a brief body scan meditation to connect with your body. So I normally start just by placing my hand around my belly while setting an intention for my workout. So for example, if you're choosing to persist through till the end, even when the exercise gets hard, the effects will ripple into the rest of your day, perhaps even helping you persist through work that you'll be working on after the workout. Next, you can focus on your breath during movements, especially during challenging moments. I normally recommend to exhale when you're exerting, like the push-up during the push-ups. However, as long as you're taking deep inhalations and exhalations throughout, you're at a good place. And you'll be surprised how many people forget to breathe during a workout. So learning to take these deep inhalations and exhalations actually helps to regulate the nervous system, which means better way of managing your stress level in your daily life. Lastly, you can pay attention to the sensation in your body as you move without judgment. People always tell me, I'm not flexible enough to do yoga, but that's because they are comparing how they look in a pose to how other people look in a pose and thinking that's the right one, when yoga is all about achieving a sensation from a stretch, in which everybody can achieve that, despite differences in how the body looks in the pose. And when you notice the sensation, you can also start to think about, what are those sensations telling you? Often our body knows more about what is going on in our lives than our mind does. So if you're looking to understand yourself better, listen to your body. The final step to overcoming the lack of motivation is to shift your focus to functional fitness. Unlike traditional muscle building workouts that isolate specific areas of the body, functional fitness emphasizes the importance of training multiple muscle groups with compound lifts, as this is how our body functions in a daily life majority of the time. So what are some everyday activities that we can think of? Squats, instead of bending your back down to pick something up, or lunges for climbing stairs, or carrying a human out from a burning building. Okay, maybe not every day, but you never know when you need to use it, right? So I truly embody the phrase, be strong to be helpful. Imagine all the amount of food boxes you can collect and carry for a food bank drive without complaining about back pain. Or I once had a date climb into my second floor window because I locked myself out of my house and left my keys, and he definitely scored some brownie points for me after that. So functional training also means doing bodyweight exercises that improve overall strength and flexibility. Most of your lifetime, you're going to be carrying your body weight anyway, so might as well build the capabilities to support that. And if you think body weight is easy, let me teach you a proper push-up, and perhaps you'll reconsider that idea. I also personally advocate for handstands, but of course there are many other less intimidating options like split squats, crab crawls, cartwheels. Functional fitness also includes activities that challenge your balance and coordination, like dance or tai chi. Good balance and coordination, for example, can help prevent falls and injuries. And here's a fun fact. Did you know that falls are the second leading cause of unintentional injury deaths worldwide? And each year, about 700,000 individuals die from falls globally. Yes, you can find it in the World Health Organization website. So yeah, if this doesn't convince you to work on your balance and coordination, then I don't know what will. Sure, you might not be sweating a ton and your heart rate might not go up like crazy doing this kind of exercises, but that doesn't mean you're not getting a good workout. Try standing on one leg for 1 minute and tell me you don't feel your core firing. Remember, fitness isn't about punishing yourself or trying to fit an unrealistic ideal. It's about feeling good in your body and enjoying the incredible things it can do. You deserve to experience the joy of movement. And I promise, when you find activities you love, staying motivated to be active becomes effortless. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more content on holistic wellness and love-inspired messages. And share this video with someone who you think might benefit from this new perspective to fitness. Sending you all lots of love and gratitude.